About 6 hours ago, my buddy Richard gave me a call and said, Kasey, you need to take a vacation. I booked my trip to New Zealand. My friends don't even know I'm coming yet that live there. This should be a fun trip. Well, I packed and now I have to get to the train station. The train ride was quick. It took about 3 hours, had internet, and now I have to find a bus. And what was supposed to be a 45-minute bus ride was only 25. Gotta love it when LA doesn't have traffic. Now we have to find a plane. But before I go on my flight, I need to shave. That's a lot better. I think I'm looking fresh now. Now it's time to get on the plane. And after a 13-hour flight, I now need to get my bag and find my bus. And after the first bus, I have to find the second bus. The second bus ride was fun. Now it's time to find the third and final bus. After 5 hours of bus rides today, I made it here. I'm done with buses. Now it's find Kramer for a car ride. So, after a 3-hour train ride, a 13-hour plane ride, 3 bus rides that totaled 5 hours, and then a bunch of wait time in between, so over 24 hours of traveling, I have finally made it to my self-declared New Zealand home. And that's Kramer.
Is self-declared bag boy.
So Kramer, we just got here, and the first thing you're doing is making us some breakfast for lunch.
For afternoon tea, really, but we're both hungry. We've both got these amazing resources to use. So we're going to have fresh bacon and eggs, well, turkey eggs.
So tell us about the turkey eggs. It looks huge.
They're fairly big. I don't have a chicken egg to compare it with, but they're really hard to crack. They're really hard to crack. There we go.
Very exciting. We are in a authentic New Zealand greenhouse. And who is this? Look, it's my New Zealand dad. Dad, come give me a hug. How you going? So a quick story here. So like 8 years ago when we met, he said, when I was leaving, he's like, Kasey, you're always welcome here. I said, at the airport, I'm like, I'm gonna take you up on that. Yeah. And now he regrets it every day.
Well, your shoes are still here.
This is the Kramer's beautiful place in New Zealand. I just missed the sunrise, but you can see it's gonna be an awesome day out.
No.
Good morning, Dad.
Good morning. Breakfast time.
Breakfast time. What do we normally have for breakfast in New Zealand?
I have porridge.
Ooh, what is porridge?
Rolled oats.
Rolled oats. And what's your day look like today?
Like every day. What?
Been on top of the world since about 6 months ago, marking the first time I laid eyes on you.
Here are the chickens. What noise does a turkey make? Hi, chicken. Hi, turkey. I've never seen this many turkeys in my life. I'm like a little afraid right now. What, Kramer? What's up with the white turkey right there?
So it's just a genetic anomaly. So there's basically these grey ones and these kind of darker coloured ones, and every now and then they'll lay an egg that will be white. It's not albino, it's just a natural variation. Alright, so here we have a turkey nest. They literally just make little hollows in the ground and lay an egg.
And how many eggs do they lay a week?
Turkeys lay eggs every 1.5 days, roughly.
Is it one egg at a time, or is it like a
One
bunch?
egg at a time. Yeah, they don't just like barrel them all out at once like a crazy shotgun. But yes, one at a time.
So we're on the farm, and obviously chicken lay eggs. I'm going to the area to see if they have any new ones, and just so happens there's 2 new ones. And this is crazy. This one's warm. Like I could use this as a heating pad. Hey, little guy, thanks so much for the eggs. Talk about real free-range eggs right here.
All right, so here we have one of the few Fijo trees on our orchard. They're just for family consumption, and really good crop this year.
Kramer, how good are those?
Let's find out. I'm juicy. I'm very good. So here we have our blueberry patch.
So these are all blueberry plants.
They are, and they're different varieties. So some are maturing earlier than others. And this one here even has some fruit on it. Kasey, would you like to try some fresh blueberries?
Sure. All right, let's see. I think well, that's delicious. Wow.
It's really good, huh?
Highly recommend it. There's also apples on the farm. Very good. Like super juicy. I don't know what kind of apple it is. Delicious though. Only thing I'm afraid of so far is that there's bees flying around and I'm kind of allergic to them. Hopefully nothing bad happens. It's now time for second breakfast. I love the amount of food we get here. So here we have those buns that Dad worked on early this morning. Kramer stepped in to finish the job. Tell us about what we're gonna be eating here.
So these are basically hot cross buns without the cross. And our favorite way to eat them is still warm, melt some butter inside them, and this is homemade boysenberry jam. It's awesome, and Kasey's going to enjoy it in a second.
This sounds delicious. I am so excited. Here we go. That is so awesome. Good thing we have like 10 more for us to eat. Good. Delicious. Kramer had to go and work and pick some kiwi fruit because he hasn't yet found a job related to marine biology. So if anyone's looking to hire, I would highly recommend him. He has a PhD and everything. But I'm going to go for a little bike ride across the area.
Lost all train of thought as I entered the realm. Saw it looked like really good food, then I saw you, so did you. I wanna wake up naked next to you, kissing the curve of your clavicle.
To my right, look at those cows. Hey cow! Moo! Got a couple looks there. So I just finished my bike and it was awesome. I think in total I was gone for about 3.5 hours. Did about 25 miles in total. Really relaxing, beautiful scenery, just what I needed. And I walk in here to pet the cat. I'm trying to be nice to the cat. And look at that. That is a mouse. Only in New Zealand. I actually have
Kasey doesn't want to pick it up, so that's how big they are. Nice little creature. And yeah, the cats like to bring them in. It's a time of year when they're, you know, moving around and the young ones are getting kicked out of home, so the cat's catching more of them. So yeah, that's a mouse.
What are you gonna do with it?
I'm gonna go and take it outside and bury it in the garden somewhere.
So, still on the farm, there are fijos that grow here, which are these crazy little guys right here. Kind of look like a lime, but they're not. The inside looks like this. And what we're doing is simply cutting them in half, like this, scooping out the insides, just with a spoon, and putting it in the bowl. It's kind of sweet, slight tang, and it can be used for like in breakfast, so you can mix it with oats. Kramer likes to do that. It could be used in desserts, or just as like little snacks during the day. So here we are making some dinner. Dad's leading the effort, but we're having turkey breast that's been cut up and we're just basically breading it. Standard dinner type thing, would you say?
For us it is.
For the Kramer family, it is. Schnitzel?
Turkey schnitzel.
Turkeys. Looks delicious, and these turkeys are homegrown, and that's why you actually don't name the turkeys if you're going to eat them. It's kind of a common rule of thumb that I learned while I was here. And then in here, we just went out and picked these. So we got fresh capsicum peppers, carrots. What's the other thing?
Kumara.
Kumara.
Sweet potato.
Sweet potato, yeah. So it's gonna be a good meal, all homegrown, which is pretty awesome. So this morning when we started out, we headed 2.5 hours south of Tapuki to...
We are now at the Tongariro National Park.
Yep, at that park, and we were gonna do Mount Doom, which is gonna be a ton of fun. And I guess like every adventure, it's not an adventure unless something goes wrong. And it started raining. It was colder than we thought. So both those things weren't really supposed to happen.
The weatherman was wrong.
The weatherman was wrong, like most of them usually are. So now we have a complete change of plans, and instead of climbing Mount Doom, which would have been sweet, we're gonna do something else, but we just don't know what yet. So stay tuned. So I just met up with my favorite New Zealand girl besides Mom. This one. How are you?
I'm good, you know.
It's been 4 years?
4 years.
4 years.
Since you were last.
She used to be like this tall, and now she's this tall.
I'll get taller one day, I swear.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Turn, so tell the world, where are we right now?
We are at the National Park in the middle of the North Island, New Zealand, at Mount Ruapehu.
And what are we doing here?
Finding somewhere to walk that isn't absolutely soaking wet.
So we're now doing the Silica Valley hike. It's raining, so I have to keep this in the case, which means the audio is gonna suck, and I'm sorry. But at the beginning of the hike, at least we have a cool little creek. Are you guys excited? Completed the hike. Is about 8K in total. Took 2 hours 15 minutes. It was wet, it was foggy, but my rain gear kept me dry. Shout out to Kramer for letting me borrow his rain pants. Kramer, thoughts?
Great, but the visibility was a bit low, but the alpine bush was amazing. My fingers are numb.
Recommendations for anyone that does this?
Do it on a sunny day. Pretty good idea, yeah.
Now I'm very excited to be eating lunch right now, and I made a unique sandwich. So homemade bread, homegrown avocados, homemade capsicum jam spread, some cheese, and of course Nutella. So that's what it looks like there.
Gonna be tasty.
Kramer and everyone thinks it's gonna be gross.
I reckon it's gonna be nice, Kasey.
Cheers. It's like okay. All right, so we just got hot chocolate, and dude, they give it to you literally in hot milk with a stick of chocolate that like melts in.
New Zealand made chocolate.
Tell us about that.
This is how hot chocolate should be.
And that's like common?
Real chocolate, and not like fake chocolate or anything. It's real.
That's and they like give you your own like sugar to mix in for sweetening. That's wow. And it is that sad time where I have to say goodbye to two of my friends. Guys, it was great seeing you.
Good
Yep.
to see you.
Any words to the people watching this about
Come
New
to
Zealand?
New Zealand.
Why should people come to New Zealand?
Because it's beautiful.
You don't really get anything else like this that won't kill you, or well, climate will kill you, but it won't kill you intentionally without your own stupidity.
And the people are friendly enough.
Yeah.
We think.
Bye guys.
See ya.
Take
Good
it easy,
to see you.
bud.
Good seeing you,
Good seeing
Kasey.
you, man.
Waiting for your
That's a huge fire. Oh my God, it's like the size of a barn. So Kramer, we took a little detour going home.
Yeah, so we had about half an hour of spare time, so decided we'd go fishing.
What type of fishing?
We're gonna go trout fishing using fly fishing gear.
All right. So do you go in the water for that, or do you stand on the side?
I like to stand on the side because the water's pretty cold right now. So,
All right. And how long have you been doing this for?
year and a half, 2 years, I
Nice.
guess.
And you catch something most of the time, right?
I like to think I do, yeah.
All right, let's see how you go.
All right.
So we're heading down to the river now. Kramer's already down there setting up. And out of all the cool adventures I've done, I've probably done the most of them. Maybe my brother, but probably Kramer. As an adult, definitely with Kramer. and twice now our car has been broken into. The first time was in New Zealand when we were kayaking. The second time was in outside of San Francisco when we were doing a hike. So I had to run back and grab my bag that has all my camera gear in there, just in case someone breaks into the car again. But hopefully that doesn't happen. This is my third day in New Zealand, and I thought maybe I'd take a minute to reflect. First day I didn't do a whole lot. I literally just spent the whole day traveling, getting to Kramer's place. Yesterday I did an awesome bike ride. Just hung out around Kramer's family's place. And today we went on a little bit of adventure where I got to see Tarn and Adrian. So I hadn't seen them in about 4 years. But it's actually been really nice just being in New Zealand. I love it here. The scenery is amazing. I'm on the North Island. Obviously the South Island has like more drastic features, but it's relaxing, it's really comfortable, and it's just peaceful and enjoyable to be around. So really enjoying the trip so far. And I'm excited / scared of what we have to come the next couple days, because that great walk we're doing, we're gonna hit it pretty aggressively. So it's gonna be, it's gonna push us a bit, and it's gonna be pretty cold and wet too.
I wanna wake up naked next to you, kissing the curve of your clavicle.
I'm glad I managed to scoop that up.
Good job. Hey bud, is that a good size guy?
That's a pretty good size one.
What would you put him at?
I'm not good at estimating weight for trout, but maybe 4 to 5 pounds.
Nice.
So
look at him, very lively.
yeah, there you go.